He'll bring it out. It's Ferguson. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. So the UTEP Miners offense will take the field first. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
Scanning the field, it's Nelson. Punts it out of the air. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. All right, guys, let's step back here and talk UTEP. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point. There he goes! Touchdown, UTEP! He got a step and just dusted the field. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. Let me tell you, that opening script was a masterpiece. Send that baby to Hollywood, and it's a blockbuster.
I think so, and A-listers all over the field for this offense. You saw some of the playmakers they've got and the speed. Great job going out and executing on that opening drive.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Bearcats offense will go to work for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last year. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
It's complete on the right side. At the 40, there he goes. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. The Bearcats have it with a 1st and 10. He wants to change this route. Looking downfield, it's Watson. Skips away from pressure. He's going to run. There he goes. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Sam Houston. The extra point here would tie the game. And he made the extra point without problem.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Coming out with it, it's Ferguson. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. UTEP has the ball, the offense, ready to go back to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. That's caught. It's Wilson. At the 45 on his way. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
And one of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting it out to his guy, and he does the rest, and that generates a huge play.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Guys, let's talk for just a minute about UTEP. This is exactly how you want to start conference play. Early in the race for sure, but precisely the type of foundation you need to set.
And this is really the meat on the bone in the schedule, right? A lot of teams have out-of-conference games early in the season, but now is where it matters the most. You talk to any coach, they'll tell you, David, number one on the goal sheet is to win your conference.
And I think it's so hard because of the familiarity. You play these same teams every single year. You know them inside and out. They know your scheme, you know their scheme. And sometimes the momentum of the moment can be tough. So got to continue to play well within the conference.
Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand.
He's got it down the left side. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Dropping back, it's Watson. Fires to the wideout. Hauls it in. Good job running down the route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads it left. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Got it. And he will score. Touchdown Bearcats.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Smith. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. So much for the tough field position. One play and you're already to the 35. Safe completion on the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. He hurls one deep down the left side. And he makes the catch inside the 20. The Miners will have it 1st and 10.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Back to pass, it's Nelson. Hauls it in. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Miners. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And the point after is good. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Bearcats will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Picks up the 1st down. Breaks into the open. And the Miners want to pick up the tempo.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a 1st down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Nelson. Using the quick game. All right, guys, let's step back here and talk UTEP. Always nice to get a win on the recruiting trail. They feel like they did, landing a 3-star wide receiver, verbal commitment. They feel like he has the type of talent that can help a program at this level.
It's going to help their offense right away. I think one of the biggest reasons why he chose this program was because he felt he could get on the field right away and help them out. Bigger programs are out after him. He thought he might have to wait his turn elsewhere. Not the case here. Expect him to make...
Touchdown, UTEP! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Conference USA action right now, fellas. Wait till you see how things are playing out. Jacksonville State is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in CUSA, but they're a long way from closing this out.
They'll run it from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Nobody around as he makes the catch. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. The Bearcats have it with a 1st and 10. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Watson. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Bearcats! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Miners have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Got a man. It's Smith. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun. Wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the 1st down.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
And the Miners now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. With the catch, it's Thomas. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. The Miners will put it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to...
Oh, he's got some space. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. First and 10. Gives it on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. Looking downfield, it's Watson. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
Looking to throw on first down. Looking deep down the right side. Touchdown, Sam Houston. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Somehow got the screen into that traffic. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up second and 3. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. From their own 23, it'll be first and 10. Wants to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Willis. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Wants to throw again. Grab near the marker. It's Davis. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. And the Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Nelson. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. The Miners come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. They bring the punter onto the field now. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Takes the grab on the left. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. And the Bearcats have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Making side adjustments here. Looking to go up top and times running out in the half. He'll pull it down. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. To the air on 1st down. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Gets it inside the 15. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. Looking for a man, it's Watson. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the 1st half. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Touchdown, Bearcats! Quick strike through the air for the score.
I gotta tell you, this offense has done some really good things here in this 1st half, and that was so critical. Scoring on their last possession of the half, they're padding their lead, and they've put so much pressure now on the opponent.
That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that 1st half. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this 2nd half. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Keeping it on the ground to open the 2nd half. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Caught close to the marker. It's Platt. And he's brought down after a nice gain. A 1st down for the offense. From the gun, running back gets to give. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. And the Bearcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Now the play fake. Throws to the tight end. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. The Bearcats are flying down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Buying some time. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Watson. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. And the Bearcats started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into touchdown Bearcats. And they take it in for 6 more points. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Arkansas State handled its business today away from home. What a thorough beatdown. And what poise this generally young team showed. I think even other coaches will point to this one as what's possible. One game, I know, fellas, but this could be one to circle when we consider the big picture there in the Sun Belt.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. And the Miners come to the line with a new set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Just a short pass to the tight end. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
Finds the tight end. On the move is the 30. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. High the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Odom. Turning it up. Headed to the end zone. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. He said there would be days in games like this. Nothing seems to have gone right in the latest mishap. A touchdown taken away by the flag. Wide receiver going in motion. To throw, it's Nelson. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. They'll play it safe and try for 3. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. That took every ounce of leg strength he had to sneak that one into the left corner.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Bearcats really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Off off play action. He's got him. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. The Bearcats line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Offense changing the play. Back to throw, it's Watson. Quarterback moving. Trying to make magic with his feet. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. The Bearcats have their offense in high gear. They'll give it to the back. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. Complete to the right. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. That's the end of the period, and Sam Houston has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So 1st down will open up the final period. Leaves it with the back. Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Off the play fake. Looking for a huge play. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Here comes the field goal unit. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter is sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. You kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
The Miners come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Nelson. Here's a heat. Going to try to get it himself.
I love it. The defense brings extra bodies near the line of scrimmage. They choose to blitz, get to him, try to speed up the processor just a little bit, force the scramble, no damage done. Nice job by this defense making him think really quickly and make a decision.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. And the Miners come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. That's caught. It's Davis. It's a running room. He's at the touchdown, UTEP. And they 6 more to the board with that. A remarkable grab just keeps piling up scores.
I'm about to say remarkable day. I mean, a remarkable career. Goodness gracious. This is a day that you just dream about having. You have these days in high school, but not in college. You're like, dang, this is as good as it gets. Nobody can stop him. He's absolutely in the zone.
On on the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They'll try the run. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football, so he's going back. He's looking at his play. Saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to buy time. Throwing on the run. Wide open, he makes the catch. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got him. And the Bearcats will line it up on 1st and 10. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Splits the uprights. Good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UTEP has the ball. The offense ready to go back to work. To the air, it's Nelson. They're working that left side. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. Pick it up, embarrassing. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Gets it to him on the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Miners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going to the ground. Breaks the tackle. And that penetration left him nowhere to go. Dodged a couple, but he's knocked down for a loss. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Bring in the heat. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play. And the Miners will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll return it from around the 50. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. He'll start this drive going to the air. Wide open downfield. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive, regardless of what the score is, regardless how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on 1st down by this offense.
To the air on 2nd down. Wide out trying to get it in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. How about this defense digging in its heels after the big play? It's now 3rd. Touchdown, Sam Houston. And the stomping has commenced. They give themselves a
this game out? No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Back to pass, it's Nelson. Zings it complete to the right.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. This offense always looking for those big explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. The Miners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Quarterback couldn't quite make the connection on the last play. That brings up third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He'll take a shot. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's not afraid to go deep. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. They'll immediately call timeout. And the Miners trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown Miners! And they take it in for 6 more points. Getting aggressive here and going for 2. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes if you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring. I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
Second and 10, he'll throw again. Makes the grab. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Under fire. Trying to get rid of it. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Now improvising. Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. I guess they're just trying to build up the stats. And as the ball goes to the turf, the clock has hit 0. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, David.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is,